Welcome back to Houston Life. Now, if you want to learn how to make your home look expensive on a budget, you're in luck because co-principals at Rue Magazine, Seo and Kelli Lamb, are in town for a special event, and they're with us.
Yeah, and right now they're here to help us elevate our space with some of their effortless hacks from their popular interior design magazine. Welcome to you both.
Hi, guys.
It's great to see you in our studio because we've seen you all over the telly for years. Danny, so you're what's called an environmental lifestyle expert.
Yes, that's what I put on my taxes.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Immediate audit. No.
Red flag.
So I'm sort of like the green version. I look for things that are sustainable, well-made, fair trade, recycled. But at the end of the day, it's like as a gay man, I still wanted to look like super stylish and chic.
Okay, and you're based in New York City. We're seeing some video from your show, Naturally Danny. Many of our viewers have seen this. This was on the air for 3 seasons on NBC, streaming on Peacock. So this was essentially an educational series.
It was, and it actually filmed a lot here in Houston.
No
so
way.
I came here and filmed about 6 segments. So I'm quite familiar with this town and city, and I love it. Love it to pieces.
Well, we love it too, and we're so glad that Houston, there's always a Houston connection, I always like to say. Kelli, tell me a little bit about your style, because we have your book in front of you here as well, and I mean, I love this marriage together that you guys have really joined forces.
Yes, my work husband here.
Oh,
I get it.
Work husband. I mean wife.
Wait, excuse me.
Yes, sorry.
No, it's been really great. I mean, Danny is such a media expert. Rue was online for a decade, and we recently went to print, and I think people want that inspiration they can hold. And so now the book is out, the magazine is quarterly, just spreading beauty wherever we can.
You're speaking my love language, because when I find something, I want to refer back to it. So if I'm going to a store or I'm trying to mirror something, I want to have it here. If I take a screenshot of it or looking at it online, I have a tendency to lose it. So where do you, Kelli, get your inspo from, would you say?
That is a loaded question. But I think actually, the book and the magazine features so many designers that have become friends. And so I'm constantly inspired just by our community and seeing their work. I mean, I'm the writer, I'm the storyteller. I can't take credit for the beautiful design. So as they send it in, I'm endlessly inspired.
And before we get into these step-by-step tips, Danny and Kelli, let's talk about accessibility of design, because for you two, I think it's safe to say you're showing real people in real living spaces, and a lot of people might think, oh, I'm not a designer, I don't know how to put a space together. That's really where y'all come in with your work.
And that's the genius of Kelli and how she edits the magazine and writes the book, is that we don't just show beautiful rooms. She explains why it works, how it works, and how to replicate that and duplicate that. But sometimes it also means not about getting the look for less. It's not about creating a cheap space that looks nice.
Right.
Sort of explains, like, sometimes you should invest in yourself because you're worth it, your home is worth it.
Right.
Here's how to actually do it. It's like a recipe in a cookbook. Oh. Basically is what she
And you're
does.
going to live in it every day, right?
And see it. Multiple
It has
times.
to be your happy place.
It does. I know you guys have some tips for us, as we keep saying, on a budget. So let's get started with some of our tips, and we're talking about paint first.
Paint, I think that's probably the most confusing thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you go to the wall at the store, well, don't do that. So what I love to do, first of all, I love that you guys wear color. This is,
of
like,
course.
I love
Thank
it
you.
so much, because what we always say is go into your closet and pick a piece of clothing where you love that color and you look fabulous in that color. And the idea is that if you look fabulous wearing it, you're gonna love being in a room that's exactly that color. So you can take a shirt, or you could take, if you want to be luxurious, you can even take like a Tiffany box or an Hermes orange box. Take it to the paint store and they will color match it perfectly for you. And they just have a little light reader, so I'll just pour some paint right here. And you'll see like this beautiful green color is the same as this shirt. And when this dries, it actually dries a little bit lighter. So they have a light reader that goes, just scans it, tells the paint chip color, and boom. Perfect match. But imagine an Hermes orange wall.
Oh, I love it, Danny.
It would be beautiful. What about finish too, like eggshell, flat, satin?
Well, that's a personal preference. I'm a flat guy right now. I love flat, but sometimes then I'll go like glossy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends.
It's a hot debate. I think there's never an answer.
And by the way, if you want to take your leftover paint and make chalkboard paint out of it, all you do is get something called powdered grout. This is in the tile section.
Okay.
Stir in a tablespoon into a small can like this, and you instantly have the grit in there that creates chalkboard paint.
Are you serious?
One step. You don't have to buy special chalkboard paint. You can take your old paint, mix them all together, create a black paint if you want black chalkboard paint, or why not have green chalkboard paint?
And then you can use actual chalk on your wall.
Exactly.
It's
Very,
cool when
very
you do that in
clever.
a menu or a playroom or something
Yeah.
like that, or in a kitchen for a menu. The other one is purge your room.
Oh.
Are you? I feel seen. Are you speaking directly to me?
So the clutter needs to go. Like, what are we purging here?
Not an intervention.
We don't have enough time
Surprise,
for that.
Courtney. This is your life. Okay, how do we begin purging? Because this is something that is easier said than done. A lot of people struggle to let go of anything.
Well, I'm a chair hoarder. Like I collect, I love chairs. None of them match. I have so many, but
that.
you hold on to them and you think, oh, when I have a room that is for this, or if I create like a speakeasy in one corner. If you're not using it right now, you should probably just let it go. I think that our homes, as I said, it should be your happy place, right? And if it's cluttered, you're not seeing the things you love, and it's like,
And then you're almost not entering that space either sometimes because it's sort of like that confused mind says no, and you almost don't want to get started.
well, it makes you like kind of think, oh, I have a project ahead. You don't want that. You want
Right.
to relax at home.
Some people love projects, though. Is it the same rule of thumb, like they say with wardrobe, if you haven't worn it in 6 months or a year, get rid of it? Same rule for that chair?
That's what I do, though admittedly I do like sentimental items, don't let those go. But if it's something like, you know, just a vase that you got on the clearance rack and it doesn't really mean anything, it's time to let it go.
I never
And the
liked that
tag's
vase.
still on it, let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make money selling it. Why
True.
not, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace or something like
Yeah,
that.
treat yourself.
Okay, lighting, you're speaking my language. This is a sconce, right? So a sconce is a thing that hangs on a wall, not on a ceiling. How do you score like high-end lighting deals? Because that's something that y'all say having a nice accessory can complete a room.
Well, it's like the jewelry of the room, like that perfect finishing piece. And this is a brand new collection from Hinckley Lighting. It's called Lark. So Hinckley is known for like being really high end, but with Lark, this light fixture is only $100. So really easy, quick upgrade, and it's that finishing touch to literally light up the room.
And quite honestly, couldn't you really start with something like that, just as opposed to furniture and different things, just adding a different fixture?
Yeah, yeah. And also, it makes such a huge difference. And then Kelly, what's amazing, she's been teaching me how to actually do it myself.
Oh, wow.
You don't
My
need to
dad taught me
hire
to
an
do it over
electrician.
You
FaceTime.
don't?
You don't. It's really, I mean, make sure the power is turned off.
Yeah.
See, I think that
But
would
it's
be a
white to
problem.
white, black to black. You connect the wires, put on a little nut, and there you go.
Here's the DIYers, and you and I are like, you know,
It's going to be fine until it's not. Also, I noticed that this is a black and a brass light fixture, so I think that's interesting. The mixing metals trend is still in.
Yes,
Still
very
going.
much.
Okay, so fabrics, choosing performance fabrics. This is key because anytime you get a new piece that's upholstered, you want it to continue looking great.
I mean, probably one of the worst things is spending all this time and money to get a brand new sofa, and then someone
Spills.
spills red wine or coffee or something all over it, and you're just like, ugh.
Friendship over.
And it's very hard to get.
Yes.
So one of the most important decisions you have to make when choosing a fabric for your sofa is to ask for a performance fabric.
Okay.
So performance fabric, it's not like the outdoor fabrics that feel like plastic. They actually, this is a beautiful like Chanel like boucle.
It's
you feel this?
lovely.
So one brand that we love at Rue is called Krypton, and
Okay.
Krypton's really revolutionized performance fabrics where they come in so many different like textures and colors and everything. But come on, let me show you something.
Okay, let's
So-
see.
Magic trick.
It's not wine. I'm sorry.
But it's
okay.
but it's cola.
But
I mean,
imagine
soda.
it's soda or whatever. So this is a white sofa, imagine. Look at this. So like what happens with red wine? It would soak
Soak
it
right in?
And look at this. It just beads right off.
No.
Oh,
You see that?
wow.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah. Krypton,
It
huh?
completely just beads right off. And so what's amazing, like even with kids and pets, it's
Yes.
not only stain resistant, but odor resistant too. So that's the fun thing about this. Look at this.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
that's
fantastic.
incredible. And listen, to our viewers out there, so Designers Night is happening at our house today from 4 to 7 p.m. So this is immediately after Houston Life. There's the address on your screen. It's our house, Post Oak. You can go on down and hang out with Kelly and Danny, maybe get some free design advice. I know you're all presenting. Will you have chance to speak to people one-on-one?
Yes, that's the highlight of it. We can all get together in person. We'll be signing some books, chatting, meeting in real life versus this digital world that
Right.
we've existed.
In person.
I'm pouring the wine,
Oh, perfect. We'll be there.
handing out the gift bags. And then who's the designer from Houston?
Benjamin Johnston will be joining
Oh,
us.
we love
wonderful.
Benjamin.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
great.
Talented, so I'm excited. We'll pick each other's brains a little bit about publishing, design, all of it.
Very nice. Well, Kelly and Danny, thanks so much for stopping by Houston Life.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate the
Fun.
tips very much. I know. Keep pouring. And a reminder that Home with Rue is available everywhere where books are sold. Definitely go check it out. It's beautiful. And if you'd like to learn more, visit the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.